Bell rings as we open up this official pound-for-pound championship match. The first defense of the new champion, the gifted and talented Rosas, defeating Slice Boogie at the last show. It was written too, and again, the crowd letting El Primohenio know how they feel about him.
Oh yeah, they're not shy, man.
And some would call it a fresh face. I would say it's a new phase for the man known as Mas Macho. Last time we saw him, he's on the wrong end of a table against Lucas Riley.
Still unpinned is Mas Macho.
If you ask him, he'll say he'd never taken a loss here in Winter Circle Pro. In singles action, he is absolutely undefeated technically, and he has one hell of a debut in singles action against, again, the reigning, defending pound-for-pound champion, the P4P champion, Rosas.
And, you were talking about those wooden tables. Actually, 2 tables.
You're
for
right.
Those counting at home.
Yeah.
But here he is, better than ever. He is standing in as Chris Nasty was the original opponent. He did win that pound-for-pound proving ground match. Unfortunately, he was not able to make this event. He had some other things going on. We're going to get to that later on in the year. But here we are, El Primo. He's not a stranger to taking opportunities. So he's here one-on-one, first singles match ever. And, with a championship opportunity at hand.
Absolutely.
A drop toe hold by Rosas and then just almost riding on the back of Primohenio. Not showing a whole lot of respect is Rosas.
I mean, interestingly enough, it was Primo for months vowing that he was going to get gold here in Winter Circle Pro. So, I mean, a little serendipitous and a little manifestation, I guess, a little bit as well, as his first singles match is for a championship, and he shoots Ray off the ropes, and he eats a huge shoulder block.
Yeah, man, you're exactly right. I mean, when we first saw him, he popped up, seemingly, around marathon time where that P4P Chain was on the line. We were going to crown a new champion. He didn't show up in the marathon. He said he wanted to keep the people waiting, but he has kept his eye on that chain and has a lot of plans to add that to his repertoire. Maybe not his repertoire, but to his gear, his everyday way of life as he continues the machismo that he likes to ooze every single time he comes through those curtains, man.
You see him hitting those push-ups with that leg scissor, squeezing the
Much
air
to my point.
out of the neck of Rosas. And again, the wild thing about these two, both familiar with the Santino schooling system. I did talk to Ray earlier today. This is a first-time matchup between these two greats right here. And, I mean, I've been anticipating. I mean, again, bad news about what happened with Chris Nasty, but when we announced this as the replacement match, I was definitely excited to call this. I mean, say what you may about El Mas Macho, but he gets it done in the ring respectively. And we already know what Ray is capable of. And you see him, on the receiving end of a headbutt now as he falls victim to the side headlock. Primo grinding him down in the middle of the ring. The positioning is genius.
Yeah, it's just kind of been a back and forth, but usually, the technique is very elementary from both sides. They're still sizing each other up in this title defense match. But, man, I mean, they're kind of going tit for tat a little bit.
Yeah, both guys trying to wear the other out with side headlocks. Rosas now shooting Primohenio, grabbing the hair and then getting the side headlock clamped back on.
Referee's got to stay on that, man.
I mean, ugly but effective. I'm not condoning it, but pound for pound, I mean, to be the best. Both these men, again, they exhibit the criteria to hold that championship. And now you see the answer back of a shoulder block of his own from Primo. Oh, with the rolling waist lock. That was a great move there. You saw, I was going to say, you saw Rosas going for the drop down, but he's able to regain a little bit of measure back with that backdrop.
Yeah, breaking the chain of side headlocks with a suplex there.
And I think he may be aiming to target that lower back of Primo. He dropped that elbow a couple moments ago as he backs him into the corner and just lays in that leather, as so to speak, with that knife edge chop.
Yeah, and to your point, maybe he is targeting that back. He does use that stingray submission. Again, right on the back body drop there. And, he might be setting up for that maybe.
Rosas, gifted and talented, making it look easy. Goes to the ropes. What is he thinking here? Sizing up Primo.
Goes back to the ropes, and here, plowed into a pin is Rosas. Definitely trying to push the buttons of El Mas Macho Primohenio. Getting in the head of El Mas Macho. Very effective, I'd say. Rosas, a veteran of all veterans. He knows how to play both the physical and the mental game at the same time.
Mind games, and he's known to have a little bit of fun while he's in there in the ring. Oh,
a little bit nonchalance there in that pin, but
Oh, he's ducking. Oh, he was able to duck that chop.
Devastating chop, though there by Ray Rosas across the throat neck area of El Primohenio.
And you see him, he's setting the pace on his own. He's the one that's been taking his time and picking apart Primo the way he's been wanting to.
And the crowd, they want one more.
Yeah, to your point, Brandon, I think Primo has been forced to wrestle at Ray Rosas' pace and wrestle his style of matchup.
And a little bit unorthodox. What are we thinking here?
Unorthodox is right. Don't think I've ever seen that in a wrestling match. But Ray is not going to, disappoint the fans.
And again, a little bit of, and a great lariat as he runs right into it.
Still not opting to hook the leg.
Yeah, Primo still showing a lot of signs of life with the behemoth kick out right there. I mean, a lot behind that one. Oh, he's able to chop him right in the midsection. Great move by Primo, trying to change the tide now, breaking down the champion. Shoots him into the corner. You get a leapfrog over. Yeah, up and over. Again, another duck. Oh, he's able to turn that head scissors inside out with a face buster.
That's quite a counter, man.
Yeah, almost like a sit-out gourd buster. And again, another guy that's always surprising us every time they're in the ring is a guy like Primohenio. We've seen the footage. He's always testing out different techniques, trying out different moves. I'm wondering if he's going to pull any one of those maneuvers out tonight. Oh, you see him dropping the elbow right in the lower back of Rosas now. Kick out at one from the champion, but again, I think there's a lot of potential in Primo. You got to keep your head on a swivel. And this is, even though it's a replacement for Rosas for this title, definitely Ray needs to be able to make sure he knows what his game plan is against someone as dangerous as Primo.
Yeah, it's definitely testing his preparation as champion, to your point. But that's what the pound-for-pound division is all about, man. Being pound-for-pound the best, no matter what the factors are, the environment is, what the stipulations are. Just coming out on top and digging deep to make sure everyone knows exactly why you are wearing that championship chain.
Yeah, look, this is the winner's circle. There are no bye weeks. Chris Nasty has to drop out. We got a killer like Primohenio waiting in the wings. And if Ray Rosas isn't careful, he could easily get that chain snatched right off of his neck by Mas Macho tonight at Hard to Earn.
No doubt about that.
You see Ray possibly putting a little bit of urgency behind those chops. Oh, I was going to say, but now the hip toss into the backbreaker. Another one of those moves that I was talking about with Primo. You just don't know what's going to happen. And he goes into the lateral press, putting a lot of his body right across the chin and the chest of Rosas. Just again, Primo, so much potential. Ridiculous amounts of potential.
Wasting a lot of time talking to the official here, Scarlett Donovan, kind of telling her to speed her count up. Not the best use of time here. You'd think you'd want to get Ray Rosas back in the ring.
I was going to say, you're allowing the champion to get a little bit of breather. He gives chase now to Rosas. Oh, and he slams his head right off the apron there. Right in front of the cameraman.
And you could argue that his penchant for charisma sometimes hinders his urgency.
Ray Rosas lower back driven right. I'm sorry, Doc, but Ray Rosas just taking the brunt of that apron right across his lumbar region.
Oh no, you're adding to my point. I was going to say, even though he's got the charisma, it doesn't outweigh how dangerous he can be. So.
Yeah, people they take his nonchalant, smooth, just demeanor, but again, once he gets going, he definitely. And he's able to turn it around. Ray Rosas with an apron back suplex. Obviously, the crafty veteran Ray Rosas buying himself some precious time and a lot of space as he looks to get back into this matchup against Primohenio.
Yeah, but I think demonstrating Mark's point again, he's kind of taking too much time, trying to piece together his game plan. And Ray is the veteran you just can't sleep on at all.
You see him again playing up to the crowd. Possibly going for that diving elbow.
The way he won the chain in the first place, climbing to the top for that beautiful elbow drop, and Primo had it scouted. Just crotches Ray Rosas across the top turnbuckle, right into the pin. New champion.
Into the pin. Could this be it? And you see Primo, that was an IQ play. He could have tried to get a little bit more, on the attack, but he immediately saw that Rosas was hurt and tried for that pin.
Yeah, he crash landed right into the mat, but I would also argue that maybe Primo could have had a better pin. And taking off that weight
you see the frustration coming into play now. The weight belt is off. Oh, and you see him, he's able to get a jackknife pin. Could this be it? Oh, almost able to catch Primo by surprise. And Rosas now lands a forearm, shoots him. Oh, a reversal now. Oh, cleans him with the back elbow, did Primohenio.
Oh, beautiful. I don't even know what to call that, but his knee right across the back of Ray Rosas' neck, right into the cover. There's got to be a new champion right now. Ray Rosas able to kick out, but I don't know if I've ever seen that
Yeah,
before.
almost like a single knee neck breaker,
Yeah.
maybe is the best way I could describe it. But to your point, Brandon, you had said, and I think Mark as well. He continues to impress. He's got a great in-ring prowess, and every time I see him in the gym working, posting things on social media, he's got something new in the tuck, and he just showed us that.
Rose is now in a world of pain. Oh, he's able to get the knees up. He looked a bit dazed after that maneuver. Oh, he's able to uncork a massive right hand.
And how many times have we talked about the right hand of Ray Rosas?
Putting everything behind those punches that you see sitting down Primo.
Hands of stone from Ray Rosas, now looking to shoot Primo to the opposite end of the ring.
Oh, he's able to baseball slide. Ducks under. Are we thinking maybe Chaos Theory? Oh, into a back suplex instead. Innovative offense once again coming to fruition for El Mas Macho.
Looking to lay in a pin here is Primohenio.
Taking a lot of time to try to turn him over. This could be it. Rosas looked like he was completely out of it, dead weight, but Primo not able to put a bow on this
I
match.
tell you, man, I continue to be impressed with this creative offense that we see Primo bring every single time he steps in the ropes. I don't think I've ever seen that version of the Chaos Theory turn into a back suplex, but not a bad way to try to put down the champion for a 3 count.
Absolutely. I mean, it's keeping us guessing, it's keeping his opponent guessing. And again, I think he's smelling that it's getting close. We may be looking at a new champion here, gentlemen.
Yeah, Primohenio looking to walk in the jewelry store and get fitted for a new chain, but then you're eating a right hand from Ray Rosas.
You could just hear that from the front row now. They're going strike for strike. You see going, he's able to catch him. Just dead drops him with the rope-assisted Russian leg sweep.
Desperation move. You see it
Absolutely.
took Ray out as well, but almost slipping on the middle rope, but still able to execute it. But man,
damn near wiping himself out in the process and using his momentum to drop Primo on the back of his head as well.
But who took the brunt of that damage? That's the question. As you see both men slow to get up right now.
Who got it worse? I'm not too sure, but whoever gets up first definitely has an advantage and could be taking the win home as well as the chain. Who will be the first to get to their feet? As we see the crowd getting behind the champion, but Primo stirring as well.
Yeah, breathing life into Sexy Jesus as they love to chant
And you
his
see
name.
Rosas on his feet first. I'm sorry. And we're going for a strike there, able to block it. Again with the block. Tagging. Just 2, 3 rights and lefts from Rosas with the quick dash.
Yeah, quite a combo.
Another forearm right across the neck there. Goes for a punch. Ducks under. With the snap backbreaker. That was incredible. Just sweeps him out of nowhere.
Yeah, Rosas, he's creative in his own right as well. Don't think I've seen something like that before, but quite an innovative backbreaker as he continues to get the momentum going with the crowd behind him.
Goes for the kick. I was going to say continuing the...
with that back elbow from Ray Rosas.
That patented elbow, possibly over... with that knee break, or that face breaker across the knee. Last dash. Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, man.
That smash and dash
super kick
is just a sight to behold. Ray Rosas just...
And he's
just decleating El Primohenio.
And it comes out of nowhere.
I was just going to say, just as dangerous because it can come out of nowhere.
So quick, yeah.
Absolutely. And that may have been... that was a clean shot. But props to Primohenio for being able to kick out.
Yeah, because that was a difference maker when he did face Slice Boogie to win that chain. But like you said, much a feather to the cap of the resilience of El Primo right now.
Ray possibly looking for a stingray here?
Possibly going for the stingray. And again, he had been working on the back of Primo. He's able to put the brakes on his Primo. No, waist lock again. Snap German suplex. Takes him all the way over. He crumpled him as he's in the corner now. Ray looks like he's calling for the end, or at least something damn near close to it. But his back is turned. I don't know. This is dangerous. This is dangerous territory.
Yeah, the champion looked like he might be taking too much time this time around. But
here he goes. The preceding cross body. Could this be it? The enziguri. He's able to block it as Primo. We usually see the spear right after. He's able to try to go for the boot. Primo now ducks under. With the spin kick.
Wow.
Oh, man. And you see
Ray Rosas just slumped over the middle rope. And what is Primo looking for here? Oh, my goodness.
Rope assisted. Is this a power driver? Oh, my.
Huge
just
power
stuffs
driver.
him Stuffs him with
This
the
is it, this is it.
power
New
driver,
champ,
middle of the
new
ring.
champ.
This has got to be it. Red Rosas is able to get a shoulder up. He is still alive in this matchup.
And Ray Rosas is always making us out to sound like broken records when we talk about the guts.
The resiliency, absolutely. Ray Rosas, any other man, that would have been it. That would have been tombstone gone. The match over, bell rung.
Brandon, I'm sorry, that wheel kick into that devastating pile driver.
1-2 punch combo.
I mean, and you see Primo, he can't believe it, and I'm right there with him. I mean, you see that spin kick. We've seen a springboard variation of that, but that was clean. But that was just preceded that devastating rope hung variation
and
of the stuffed pile driver.
You saw that. I saw Primo was trying to go for a move now, and he got a little stuck on the ropes as well. Rose is showing how it's done. Springboard lion salt in the middle of the ring. Oh,
but he chooses not to lay on a pin there.
Man, he was able to catch him slipping with that moonsault, and again, maybe to his detriment, no pin attempt. Still trying to recover himself.
Well, Ray Rosas, as we know, a man with a unique connection to the crowd, and he likes to take his time and work at his own pace.
You see him going for that package. Oh, that package face breaker. Again, right across the knee.
That was close.
And Primo he's able to lift that shoulder up last minute. Not a kick out. He was able to get that shoulder just up off the mat for 1 second. And that's all it takes, gentlemen, to stay in this match. Rose is now looking like he's almost exhausted his best option.
I mean, he's kind of gone through the gambit of signature moves he likes to pull off. I mean, we saw the smash and dash. We saw this pendulum or this kind of package pile driver style of face breaker. I mean, he's kind of going through the deck right now.
Yeah, you're right. We also saw the lion salt land as well.
But Ray also working on the back and also looking for the stingray at a time. We'll see if he goes back down to that well again.
I got to argue about the amount of time he's been wasting. I mean, Primo getting ample time to get his wits about him.
I mean, don't get me wrong. No, people for the people is his thing. But, yeah, this might be a little distracting from securing the win, to your point.
Had him on his shoulders. I thought maybe going for that driver he likes to use. Maybe that fireman neck breaker. But you see, we'll never find out now. You see Primo. Goes for the. He's able to flatten him with that moonsault. He picks him back up. What is he going for now? He lifts him up into that lifting stunner.
This is it. Put on the pin. And what is he doing here?
He's trying.
He's new champion.
Able to lift him up. This could be it. This is 2. This Rosas again.
And that was impressive. I mean, I've seen that before. The Osaka Street Cutter. I know I've seen Primo working on that. Didn't think he pulled off in this move, but that was miraculous.
Yeah, beautiful variation of that move.
Yes, but not more miraculous than that will to kick out by the gifted and talented.
And that's the sexy Jesus rising from the dead after getting his neck snapped by that stunner.
Sexy
Incredible.
Jesus able to rise on the 3rd count, and he's still very much in this match. And Primo, if he was frustrated earlier, he's got to be incensed at this point now. He wants that gold. He wants that Midas touch. He wants to see it. He's trying to finish off Rosas.
And is he calling for an elbow drop?
Possibly trying to mock the champion with the diving elbow, but you see Rosas is a sitting duck. He's in the middle of the ring now.
It's not good enough for Primo just to win the chain. He wants to win with Ray Rosas.
And Rosas now popping up, showing life.
Cut off.
He's able to press him from the corner. Maybe going for the elbow of his own.
Here he goes. Here comes Ray off the top with the elbow, and Primo smartly and quickly gets out. And what's he going here for? Is that the stingray?
What?
And Primo hasn't got his hands locked.
Adding insult to injury.
Oh, there they are, hands locked, and Primo with the stingray locked in on Ray Rosas in the middle of the ring.
Just mocking the champion, trying to beat him with his own maneuver, middle of the ring. I mean, very smart on his part, but you see now Rosas able to fight out.
If there's anyone that knows how to counter that move, it's got to be Ray, right?
The originator of that move picks him up, going for that neck breaker. There it goes. Adios, amigos. Going for the, I'm going for the pin. He's going for the stingray, middle of the ring. Could this be it?
And they both had great positioning on the other, but Ray is the master of this move.
Absolutely. He could be giving a taste of his own medicine. Can Primo get to the ropes? He's struggling. He's swimming.
Yeah, Primo doing a great job scrambling here. Look at Ray, does not have the other hand clasped. That lock is not in.
He's hand fighting with them, trying to scratch and claw his way to get out of it. He's able to You
Oh,
see
and
Ray almost
smartly stands him up.
Oh no, that's got it. And the ref calls for the bell.
Right in front of the referee.
Wow.
Primohenio kicking Ray Rosas below the belt.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out the logic as you know, Brandon leaves to, you know, announce the result of this match. I'm trying to figure out the logic behind that. You have a championship opportunity. You basically fell into. You're almost there. You're going the limit with the champion. Maybe it's just the fear of, you know, maybe spoiling that never been pinned, for, you know, kind of moniker he's been bragging about.
And to your point, he was about to get locked right back into that Stingray, and maybe he's thinking.
You see him. He's waving off the tap. Yeah, he's pantomiming.
If I don't kick Ray Rosas beneath the belt, I might be going to sleep. That might be what Primohenio is thinking.
I mean, technically speaking, he is still unsubmitted, unpinned, and I mean, maybe that's what it was more about, is making sure he, you know, maintained his point of never being beaten in the first place.
Well, in the delusional mind of Mas Macho, he is undefeated, unpinned, and uncrowned. And Ray Rosas is chasing him out of the ring.
I mean, and perhaps that low blow was the only way that Rosas was going to abandon the Stingray. He looked primed and ready to try to tap him out and get a successful championship defense. But
you see Primo kind of trolling on his way to the back. I have a feeling, gentlemen, this won't be the last time we see these two get into some sort of conflict.
Welcome to the winner's circle. The definition: Winner's Circle Pro is everything that the game's been missing. Step into the winner's circle.